everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today is Saturday and it's a little overcast today, and I'm going to be spending the day at home, so I have another video I want to bring to you guys today. Thank you guys for all of the new subscribers. Hello and welcome to Lydia's Life TV. I'm glad that you chose this channel to come through and visit, and so much so that you decided to subscribe. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, and I want to welcome back all of the old ride or die subscribers and those that have recently subscribed who are enjoying the content. I really appreciate it, guys. I really do. And thank you for your interaction. I love being able to communicate and connect with you guys in the comments and the emails that I receive, requests for certain types of videos. I appreciate it so much. I am very devoted to this channel. This is a passion of mine, and I've been doing it for quite a while, and I feel like it's finally paying off because I started this channel in 2013, just lightly doing stuff here and there, and I got a little bit more committed around 2015, and so it has been flourishing and growing ever since. And so I do appreciate the connections, the friendships and relationships that I've developed through here, and my real close friends that do support me on this channel. So today I have a video of inspiration for you guys, but also, you know, I come through every now and then to do a support a small business, support a female owned business, support a black business, and today I'm gonna promote myself. I am going to promote myself, guys. You know, I've been told a lot of times that, you know, it's good to have multiple streams of income. So this season, when I had sat down and been in my quiet space, your girl has been thinking, your girl has been just doing things. I have a sponsor that's helping me with my jewelry business, and guys, when they get up and going, y'all gonna be proud of me. A lot of my imports, it takes a long time for me to get here to the country, 2 to 3 weeks, sometimes a month. So my sponsor is financially backing me and helping me to get a lot of merchandise so that I can have inventory, and it won't take as long for it to you guys to get shipped to you. So when I get my store up and running, you guys be patient with that. It should be launched by the beginning of the year 2021, God's willing, and I get an opportunity to enter into that new year. Guys, y'all gonna see some things happen here for me. So I want to thank you guys who are patiently waiting. I've had a lot of people express interest in my jewelry, so I'm so thankful and thrilled that people are showing interest in that. I try to wear pieces just to kind of whet your palate, get you interested in that. So thank you guys for that support. I also have launched a Teespring store. A lot of you guys are familiar with the Teespring store. It started out with people doing t-shirts and things like that. Now they have accessories and different things. You can get bags, coffee mugs. You guys know I have a love for mugs. So I'm launching my 50+ store on Teesprings, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit of that. And my phone is always ringing when I am about to do this video, so give me just a moment. Alright guys, I am back. So today I am going to show you one of my products out of the Teespring store. It is called 50+. I'm going to give y'all a little view of the website here. Okay guys, this is my Teespring store. It is called 50+. And so far I got a few mugs. I have some masks and a t-shirt. So this is just showing you one of the mugs, the branded mug, which is called 50+, and it is on both sides. It comes in a few colors. I did that one in a purple, a pink, and a white, and just trying to give you a view of the other mugs, what they look like. The printing is black. And then I did my branded Lydia's Life TV mug, which one of the phrases I say all the time is kisses and hugs. And you see Lydia's Life TV at the bottom of it. This is like a teal green. And this one has more colors. That's like the chocolate and pink. And this is kind of like a burgundy and pink, a blue and pink, and then, yeah, the chocolate and pink. I think these are really cute. Then, of course, my peace and love. Peace is on the front, love is on the back. And I did bright colors because peace and love to me signifies happiness. And I just want it to be cheerful when you're having your coffee or your tea or whatever you choose to put in your mug. But yeah, I'm going to have some other ones also with affirmations, but this just letting you see what these look like. And I put my branded trademark on it. And that's my t-shirt that just says coffee break. And it's just the regular wife beater t-shirt. Thought it was kind of cute. and it comes in a few colors as well. And that is my mask. I'm going to do some other masks with affirmations, but this is the branded 50+ one in a few colors. So I hope you guys would truly support this and go ahead and check it out. Okay, and I did get me a product just so that I could show you guys and let you see what my mugs look like. I hope that you go out and support it. I'm going to have a bunch of my sayings and things. Y'all know I always say peace and love and kisses and hugs. So I'm doing my mugs. I'm also going to have one that's say tea time. And this one is coffee break. Y'all know I like my coffee. So here's one of my coffee break mugs. It's in like a chocolate and pink with the white handle. I think it's really cute. It says coffee on the front, and on the back of it, it says break. And this is one of my mugs that I'm getting. So you can pick up this. There's different colors. If you just click on the mug, it'll show you the different colors that you can get this mug in. So y'all know I'm always having my coffee time on Saturdays a lot of times when I'm, you know, with you guys, which I am doing right now, but I'm just drinking it in a different mug today. I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like. It's ceramic. It is microwavable. It's actually breakable, so it is really quality. It's not anything that's, you know, cheaply made. But yeah, I do have some that are branded with my peace and love, and it has on the back of it Liz Life TV, as well as my kisses and hugs. Those are like phrases I use commonly on my channel when I'm saying goodbye to you guys. So on the back of it at the bottom I have Lydia's Life TV. So that could be just like a, you know, just something one day when YouTube is gone or I'm gone from here, you got my memorabilia from my channel. So I did brand those two with Lydia's Life TV. But I'm going to come up with a lot of different sayings and things that I think about, aspirations for you ladies. So if you're interested, check out my Teespring store, pick up you a mug. I also have a t-shirt that says, you guys saw it, it says coffee break, as well as mask. I'm going to have a line of masks with different sayings on it. So if you want to support me there, I appreciate that so much. And I do get a small profit off of each one that's sold. So thank you guys who feel the need to go out and want to support me in that effort. I'm going to have a lot of things I'm going to be throwing at you guys, so go out and support a sister, all right? So I'm going to jump into the video, and today we're going to be talking about facts of life. I have 3 facts of life that I want to share with you all today, and these are facts of life, ladies. And just give you something to think about, give you something to just kind of piddle around in your mind. I like saying piddle. My daddy always say I'm piddling in the yard. Piddle around in your mind and think about it and apply where necessary. And we're just going to talk about these 3. It's not going to be a long video, guys. I've given you a lot of video content over the last couple weeks. It's been kind of long. So yeah, I want to kind of, you know, just talk about a few things. And facts of life, guys. And this is something that came to me over the week. I thought it was profound. When I get profound thoughts, I want to share with you guys, and it's something that's really true. And I have an example just of things that has happened to me in my life. And the first one is, you will not receive closure in every situation, but you can create it for yourself. And that is so true. If you guys have ever been in situations with people who have hurt you, or a situation in your life that you have not understood and you felt like you needed closure, and especially in relationships. Oftentimes when intimate relationships or even friendships end, we also feel the need that we need to have closure because we don't understand why it happened. You know, you feel like you've been mistreated in some way, and you feel like, you know, I just need closure for this so that I can be able to move on. But you know what a fact is sometimes, guys? You will not receive closure in every situation. Sometimes people just leave your life. They don't want to talk about it. They will never come to you and apologize so that you can move on. So in an instance like that, that's when you have to create the closure for yourself. If you know, sometimes you won't get that understanding from that partner. Sometimes people are so caught up in their sadness and their depression and their anger and self-destruction and hatred of themselves that they don't think of other people. And they're not going to come to you and help you to be able to understand why they hurt you or whatever they did or whatever happened in the situation to kind of leave with, you know, both of you feeling like, okay, we close this situation, we can move on into our lives. At that point, At that point, ladies, you have to create it for yourself. You have to accept the fact that this person does not desire to talk to you. They don't desire to settle this issue. And if this is going to hold you from being able to move forward, you have to create it for yourself. You have to validate who you are and the fact that you had the desire to talk to them, that you had the need to want to settle this or leave it in a peaceful state, but they did not desire it. That your heart is pure, that you're an honest person, that you're kind, and that you were willing to do this. But if people, it takes two people, and if someone is not willing to meet you halfway, then you have to resign that fact that it doesn't happen and move forward into your life being happy with the fact that you were willing to do it, but it wasn't given to you. And you have to accept that sometimes people are not going to be where you are, and people are not going to want to do what you want them to do. And at that point, you dissolve it, you let it go, and you move on. You sail into life and keep going. Keep moving with your life. That's a fact, ladies. It's one that you have to accept, because if you don't, you will continue to live in that past of sadness and hurt and pain. And that person has gone on with life. They don't forgot about you. They're not thinking about you. They don't even remember you. And you're stuck. At that point, you have to decide to just simply let it go so that you can move on into your life of happiness. That's a fact of life. Number two, I think is just really profound, because I remember thinking about things when I was a child. Some things in life simply can't be explained. That's a fact. Some things in life can not be explained. You will not receive understanding on it. Why is it? And when I was a child, and I remember they used to show the videos of children in poverty, like in foreign lands, in different countries, and they were born into this poverty, and every waking moment was just about eating, surviving. I never understood that. I said, why would God allow people to be born in such poverty conditions that their only breathing moment was about eating? It wasn't about anything else. They just wanted to eat to be able to survive another day. When situations are like that, those are situations that you just simply won't understand. You know, I think the divine had a purpose for that. And at some point when life ends in this realm, it will be understood. It will be things that we will probably be able to have closure on, or be given the answer to. So apply that to your life. Certain times when you feel like, okay, I'm a good person, and why did this person mistreat me? You may never ever understand that. You will never get an explanation to that, because people are not all good, guys. That's just a fact. I think when you're born into this world, you're born innocently, but being subjected to certain environments and things that happen to you, the lack of or too much of, can change the disposition of a person. And so some people wander around life without a heart, without a conscience, and they do things to people. And you, with your love and spirit and heart, you know, are not understanding of that, because you can't understand how a person can mistreat people, how they can be so evil. So in life, some things will never be explained. And so you have to accept that and move on. Move on with life. That's fact number two. And finally, the fact number three that I have, some people will never apologize. Even if they know they're wrong, they will not apologize because they can't. You sit around waiting for an apology, and this kind of goes with number one. You sit around waiting on an apology that will never happen. Never happen. I'm going to tell you a short story. When I was younger and I was a single mom, I attended this church, and I was so excited because it seemed like a church where people were just so loving toward one another. They were so great, good people. And my children was really small, and I just wanted to be a part of something, a loving environment. And the women, a lot of the women, it was like a little clique of women, decided that they just didn't like me. I was quiet. I didn't bother anybody. I would show up at church on Sundays and Wednesdays, and when events was going on with my children were well behaved. They weren't the kids running around the church, destroying the church, talkative and being wild. They were mannerable kids, because I didn't play that. So they would sit quietly and everybody would compliment me. Oh, your kids are well-mannered, this and that and the other. And, you know, I was just very quiet, and I would just kind of, you know, meet women individually. But this clique of women decided they didn't like me and they didn't want me around their husbands. And I would hear the whispers, and she better not say nothing to my husband, this and that and the other. And in my mind, I'm thinking, why are these ladies not liking me? I'm not even trying to, you know, befriend their husbands like that. I would speak to people, because when you come to a church, you say good morning, you give hugs to people. That's what you did in the church. And I had to understand later that a lot of women weren't happy in their marriages, and their husbands maybe had done things that caused them to not be trusting of them. So they was very suspicious of anybody that came, especially if you was an attractive woman, especially being a single woman. So these women decide that they weren't going to get together, and they were just going to be mean to me. And they did some awful things to me. They did horrible things to me, ladies. And I would sit, and my children would say, Mama, why they don't like you? Why they doing this? I didn't understand. They gossiped about me and just, you know, said that I was, women watch your husband, she trying to get your man. And, you know, some of the men would mentor my son, and I would be afraid to talk to the men because I was afraid that the women were going to accuse me of that. And I just went years of these women just doing ugly things to me. And I remember when I finally got married, a few of them was happy, but when I got a divorce, and this was the ugly thing, a lady clipped the article out of the paper that stated that we had filed for divorce and brought it to church and passed it around. Can you imagine that? This is from women that I thought were good Christian women, and they passed it around. And I remember that night, that day, so vividly, because I was so upset. And after the service was over, I went to, I said, why would you do that? Why would you bring the clipping of my divorce in the paper? Because, you know, it's a public record, so it was there to ridicule me and hurt me in front of this church like that. That's evil. And the woman started to cry, and she was like, it was my sister or whatever. And I have never to this day ever gotten an apology for that. Never got an apology. And when I would go back to that church, which I don't go there anymore, when I would go back to that church, the women would hold their head down. And I remember going before the church, and I actually made a statement one Sunday, and I said, you know, there's people here that don't like me, that I've never done anything to, and I don't know why. But I said, you know what? I am a person of peace and love, so I'm going to look over that, because I know God will, vengeance is the Lord. It's not mine to have to get revenge on anybody. And I remember the women looking down because they thought I was going to call them out. They were looking down like this. And I let it go, guys. But to this day, I've never received an apology. And I remember going for years just being upset with this woman for never apologizing, never coming to me and saying I was wrong for what I did. Until one day I realized that I was the one being held bondage because of that. I'm sitting here waiting for an apology that was never going to come. So I made it in my mind that I had to move on, because it wasn't me, it was her. It was the hatred she had for herself. She didn't love herself. She was so fearful of her husband taking another woman that she deflected her pain upon me, being a single woman, being an attractive woman, and she was fearful that her husband was looking at me in some way. Maybe he was, I never knew. So in life, you won't always get an understanding of things. You won't always get an apology. Things in life won't ever be explained, but you got to be able to rise above that and go ahead with your life and live it to the fullest. So today, I'm wearing my shirt that says, I am living my blessed life. I'm living my blessed life, ladies. And that's what you have to do. You have to live your blessed life. Don't let anybody else's darkness or sadness or self-destruction because of their pitiful life shadow down and deflect upon you, that you take it into your life and make your life miserable and happy because somebody else's life is unhappy. Sometimes you just have to just let things go. You pray for them, because whenever somebody throws stones at you, they blessing you, because the Almighty is going to bless you, especially when you don't feel the need to fight someone when you know you haven't done anything to them. So, simple message, facts of life. Remember that, lady. However it applies to you, whatever situations of your life it applies to. Remember that. So thank you guys for tuning in today. I hope you will check out my Teespring store, ladies. Share it with someone and help me, get my sales up. Help me get these streams of income going, because I plan on being self-employed in 2021. And guys, I got to get it. So thank you for tuning in today. And I will see you in the next video. Remember, always peace and love. Kisses and hugs, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.